Today, it's time that I give you my review of my own TV, the Samsung Frame. It's the model of 2022. Let's do this. So, after 8 months, what do I think about that frame? Well, I love it, but I also hate it. Let's start with what I love, and I'll finish with what I hate. First of all, well, it's kind of obvious. It does look great on the wall. It's in my living area. I want it to look good. If it was a cinema, just a room where you go watch TV, you might not want to have the best looking TV, but in that kind of room, that's what I want. It just looked great. I have installed TV and home automation systems for 8 years, and it's the best looking TV that I have installed. And it's very kind of easy to install. The bracket that they give with the TV behind is kind of easy to install. And well, it looked like a frame. It really does look like a frame. So it's a piece of art, which a TV is not usually. Usually you have your TV. There's more space between the TV and the wall. The TV varies from size. It's very thick at the bottom and very, very slim on top. So you have space to see behind, and you see some cable behind. Now it's just look very clean. Seriously, it's incredible. The other thing that I love is the matte screen. I don't know why about a decade ago, they stopped doing matte screen and they start doing glossy screen because the color are more vibrant with it, and it does reflection. I don't understand that minding of putting glossy screen on a TV. You got reflection. You need a perfectly dark environment to got a glossy screen. In my situation, you don't see it, but I have 6 windows, huge like this one, just right there, in front of a TV. So, just to show you what it's like, as quantity of light that come in when I watch TV, well, I've got, like I said, that window over here, and those huge windows over there. So yes, that is a lot of light coming in. So with that much quantity of screen, except at night, it would be impossible to watch the TV. I have those blinds that I can drop, but as you can see, they don't fully block the light, so I would just got reflection. Actually, I could listen TV just right now, and well, you see it. Actually, my windows are open, and you are able to see that image that is very dim actually, and you see it just very well. And do you see reflection? No, there's no reflection. Actually it's cloudy, but when the sun just get in, I need to drop off the blind because there's too much light for the brightness of the TV. But it's a very, very bright room, and actually it's already very, very bright even if it's cloudy. So for this, that's another huge point that, well, they nailed it. The quality of the image, I won't go in detail into it. I'm not that kind of guy. The image looked good. It's a 4K TV. And the image just looked very good, so I'm satisfied with this. Another thing that I love is that the computer of the TV is not in the TV. So you just have a very, very little cable that brings the electricity and the image from the other side of the wall. So I have my PlayStation and my computer connected into that hub. I have a HDMI input just right here that I put on the wall that go into that hub. So if I want to connect my laptop on the screen just right here, I just have to pass a cable to that input, and that's it. Very, very well done for this. I love it. In some kind of situation that might not be a good thing, but well, if you can put it on the other side, that's good. You can also put furniture just under it to store it, but I really like to have that minimal wall. Just love it. Another thing that I love is the remote. Very slim, good looking. You can just leave it on your table and it doesn't look like those old, ugly, big remote with plenty of buttons. Very simple. I love how you can feel it. I can feel that circle just right here and the select button in the center. The volume is just how it like that. I can volume plus less, and if I press it, it's a mute. Very, very well done. The remote is rechargeable over USB-C, and technically you don't never ever need it. There's a solar panel just right there, so you just leave it on the table like that when you don't use it, and it recharges itself. It's very, very well done. But let's start with the ugly thing. I have installed TV, like I said, for 8 years, and never I seen a defective remote. Did I say it's Bluetooth? You don't need to aim. You can leave it under whatever you want. You don't need to aim. It works over Bluetooth. But what I told is that I never see a TV remote defective. And this one, I just received it by mail an hour ago because my previous one was defective. But after email and an hour of chat, I got a new one. It was just very slow. I didn't need to complain that much. They sent me another one that was free, and the other one I don't even need to resend it. So that was quick, even if it took an hour of chat. The other thing I don't like about it is that just right there in the other corner, they could have put an input button, because changing the input on that TV is a nightmare. Like I told you, I have installed TV for 8 years, programmed home automation and those kind of things. So I can say that I'm a TV expert, and I think it's difficult to navigate inside the interface of the TV. That's huge. When I want to switch from my PlayStation to my computer, most of the time I do it automatically because I turn on the TV, I turn on the computer, the TV detects that there's a new device and it switches automatically input most of the time. But for the rest, I need to navigate inside the menu, and it's slow. After time, you know what's the pattern, where to go, what's the path, but it's slow. Before it was just an input button and that's it. You press it one time, 2, 3, okay, that's right, I got my input, and that's it. There's nothing that show if the input have something on right now. It's poorly made. That's what I hate, the interface. Another thing that I hate about the interface is that I just solved it, so now it's fine. But there's the thing that is called Samsung TV Plus, and that's just a bunch of TV channels that I really don't want to watch because I'm not the kind of guy who watch TV. I think it's stupid and I hate it. So every time that there is nothing on the screen, so for example, I just turn off my PlayStation before the TV is like, oh my God, there's nothing to show right now. Let's put Samsung TV Plus on a stupid TV show. No, I don't want this. And I looked and I never find a way to disable it because I did go at first. That was my first troubleshooting. I did go on the main screen of the TV, find Samsung TV Plus and delete it. That was a mistake because after that I had no way to reach the settings again, and when you delete it, you just in fact delete the icon on the main menu. So it keeps popping up and you don't have access anymore to those settings. So I recently reset my TV. I did got back the icon, and what I did is disable instead of delete. And when you disable, well, it's disable it and delete it. So now it's fine. But I hate the fact that I have that problem, and I did look and look and look, and I did look online to find solution, and I never find it. But I did find a lot of people who complain about the same thing. So the interface is really poorly made. And another thing, when I switch the input to go on my computer, well, there's a good thing. I've got my computer, I've got all of my computer there. Usually when you connect a computer, you got a missing something all around the edges. Now it's fine. But when I switch the input, I got my computer on the screen for a second and a half, maybe two, and then I got a blue screen that asks me, is this a computer? If yes, take your remote and press the down arrow. And I do it, and it returned to the same screen with my computer. That I already had before they asked me to press the down arrow. Why? Why? I don't know, come on. It's just an extra step that make it frustrating to use, because I know that most TV are most simple to use. Another thing about the interface is that, do you think you will buy this TV and just go watch YouTube, Netflix, and all those kind of things, Disney Plus, Amazon, and Apple TV, because it's built in the TV? Do you think you don't have anything to plug in? Well, actually, you will want to plug in something, because the experience with the TV is terrible. With YouTube, I think it's fine, except that it's slower than my PlayStation, but it's not that slower, that's fine. The first thing that I realized is with Apple TV Plus, is there a plus? Apple TV, anyway. When I'm watching some show, when there's a pan with the camera, it's like bum, 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 bum. It's not fluid. It is with the PlayStation, with the same show, the same scene. It's fine with the PlayStation, not with the built-in software of the TV. And when I watch Netflix, it's like that all the time, and I did recently try it again. There's an audio delay, but it's not constant. You start the show, it's fine, and the more you watch it, the more there's a delay. So you need to pause and play, and now it's fine. I would say that after 10 minutes, you got a 1 second delay. So at first you don't realize it, but when you realize it, you just see it, you pause, you restart. So in a show, you might pause and play 4 to 5 times. Come on, come on. So yeah, it's just the interface that is very poorly made. Did I forget something? Oh yeah, I got it. The frame. The reason why I'm not using it most of the time is because when I got the sun that goes straight in the TV passes its time to go brighter, darker, brighter, darker. And it could do it like 5 times in the same minute. So, I don't really like it. It will also probably use the TV faster, but the main reason why I don't like it, it's because it's just past its time. I would like that the automation of the brightness could be disabled and just stay like that. But it's not possible. You got 2 settings for bright and dark. And when you got the sun going right in, it just go all messed up. So I think it looked great, but if you have a room with a lot of window, that might not be so great. So, if I could return my TV and pick another one, any model, I would still pick that one. Yes, the interface is a nightmare, but I just stopped using it. It drives me crazy sometimes when I have to use it. But, I mean, it looked just so good on the wall, the image is good, and the screen is matte, which is kind of rare in the TV market actually. So for those 3 reasons, that's the TV that I recommend now. So this is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. And if you need help to find this product online, please see my links in the description. And finally, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can find me back easily next time you're looking for a great review video. See ya!